What's good, family? It's your boy Money Mitch back at it again with another video. So in today's video, what I'm gonna talk about is how I made $10,000 in the Forex market trading US 30. So I'm gonna break down my whole strategy and just give you guys some helpful gems that could give you the potential to also make $10,000 in the Forex market. But before we even get into the charts, I'm going to give you guys an overview of the process withdrawing from MyForexFunds. And I'm also going to show you my 3 account analyzers. So my evaluation 1, 2, and my live account. So let's get to it.
So now that we're on the back office side of MyForexFunds, their account analyzer, we're just going to break down phase 1, phase 2, and the evaluation phase. Phase 1 had a little bit of a rocky start, but was able to close it out pretty well. It was faster than 58 days. I want to say it was 10 or something. Yeah, 12 days. All of these are just added days from when I first purchased the account back October 1st. So we was able to reach the net target of 8% in 12 days. And then phase 2 is make 5%. And I believe I did this in 5 days. Yeah, it was really 2 days. Took one trade and then took a second trade, and I was basically done. And then we're gonna come over here. This is the current account. I started it November 1st was my first day of trading, and I traded for the whole month of November. I was able to net $13,000 in profit, and I will be getting 75% because this is my first month of profit split with MyForexFunds, and 75%, 80%, and then 85% for the rest on month 3 starting. You can see I don't have any phase number or any dates or anything because it's a live evaluation account. So next we're going to come over to the bonus request page. This is also part of your back office. I was just on the account analyzer tab, but you can also do account and fees if you want to purchase more accounts or restart your account, your affiliate links, your wallet to link stuff, bonus requests, which is we're on now, community center in your profile. Some of the information is already populated in. On this section right here, you're just going to type what your live evaluation Forex account number is. And then you're also going to select what type of account. And so since this is my first month on a live evaluation, I'm also going to be eligible to redeem my phase 2 bonus as well as my live account profit split. I'm just going to enter in whatever dollar amount needed or expected, and then I'm going to select what is my preferred payout method. If I select crypto, it's going to ask for what crypto and then what wallet. And then if I select deal, it's going to ask me for what my deal email address is. If you haven't used deal, you do need to make an account first before you use your deal, because they're going to send you over a contract and you have to approve it, and then they send money. It's all of that good stuff. So that's how deal work. I use crypto, but please do your own research on how you want to receive your profit split. So the audio cut off on this, so I'm just double back and doing it. But you can see this is me going in my Coinbase. I have my payout through Litecoin, and this is showing that I received my payment of $10,000, 500, a little less than what they actually sent me I received, but that's just because of cryptos and their gas fees and stuff. All right, now we're into the good stuff, the saucy stuff, how I made it actually, like how did I do it on the charts. And when it comes to US 30, when it comes to my strategy, I'm going to type it up just so you guys don't forget it. It is your risk to reward. US 30 is one of the most, if not the most volatile pair in the Forex indices market. And if you have a bad risk to reward or a not so good, like you're just going break evens with 1-to-1 risk to rewards, you're going to find it very hard to be profitable and capitalize on US 30. And number 2 is stick to a strategy when it comes to US 30 or any type of pair for that matter. Don't hop around with every single strategy you find that works. Like even with the stuff I show you, if it's not
clicking immediately, or you don't have a ambition to learn and go in a deeper understanding, hey, maybe this isn't the strategy for you. You have to make sure you find what works, because if it doesn't work for you, it's going to be hard to duplicate that consistency. So I can't really, just being very transparent, go back and tell you every single trade I took on that funded account all the way to the road to 10K. But what I can do, one better, is show you the trade I took today. Today is December 7th. Did the profit split and got paid last week. I don't know if I mentioned in the video yet, but it did take about 48 hours to get paid, like I said in the email. But back on topic, uh, how I caught this movie, I think it was like 3,000 pips. Yeah, 3,000 pips. Um, let's break down how I caught that move, because that's pretty consistent for what I catch on a daily basis trading US 30, 3,000 to 5,000 pips. Just all depends on what the market conditions are, of course. So first things that I want to do is I want to find order blocks, supply and demand, support and resistance. They go by so many different names. And that's all these zones are. And I like to identify them on usually higher time frames, such as the 4 hour, 8 hour, and the daily time frames, just to give me a better gauge of where market is really bouncing off of, like what are the key zones. And then I usually would switch to the line chart, because that gives me that clear vision of where is price going. And prior to New York's open, we were moving in an uptrend. Yes, we were in a downtrend, going through these levels, these major levels, but now price has made a reversal and we're pushing up. So we're finally seeing a lot of these confirmations of we're looking for a bias of bias. That confirmation confluence is adding up. And we can even see, just simply, here goes a nice reversal pattern, head and shoulders that push through. So we're getting some good confirmations, right? And then what I usually do is I like to come down to a lower time frame, such as that 15-minute or that 5 minute, really, to work on that sniping entry to get a nice, good, clean entry. You can see, I think this is my 30-minute. Yeah, actually might be my 1 hour. Yes, it's my 1 hour. I have this order block here. And I just swung my fibs from the impulse, and I just waited simply for the retest. And once I had my retest, I then took the trade and took it to TP1, and currently just floating in profit. And the whole basis and the whole mindset behind that is just going with the trade, waiting for the retest. We're making higher highs and lower, excuse me, we're making higher highs and higher lows along the uptrend that's on the 4 hour and 8 hour time frame. So when we come down now to the hour and we see this is what that impulse is breaking down to, we catch that retest on a lower time frame. Like, this is how that wick entry looks on the 5 minute. So you could take the trade there. I actually took the trade down here. It was a little bit more of the riskier trade, waiting for it to break through the lower time frame order block, but we can still have taken the trade right at retest. So this is an opportunity to stack orders. You could have gotten this trade twice. I only got it down here. And we're going to talk about my favorite rule when it comes to US 30, that risk to reward. You can see this is a 6-to-1 risk. I'm looking at gaining almost 3,000 pips while only risking for 483 pips. That is a phenomenal risk to reward when it comes to trading US 30. I can even almost extend my stop loss down here, and we're still looking at a 3-to-1. What you want to avoid when it comes to risk to rewards is doing stuff like that, right? Because that means if this trade potentially hits here, not only are you going to lose 2,000 pips, you're also going to now be hurting yourself for the next day. You're going to have to gain 2,000 pips to reverse the percentage that you lost today. And then you have to make sure that that doesn't hurt you too, because this could be 2%, 5%, 10%, and you're really going to be hurting your account instead of growing it positive. Because, hey, every trader loses, but the best traders are able to manage their losses and have them be able to be supplemented by their wins. What was this original entry? I think this original entry is here. It's like 6-to-1, but essentially it's going to take 6 losses for this one day to be erased. That means I can lose, today is Tuesday, I can lose 3 days today or this week, excuse me, and 3 days next week, and still be able to say I'm a profitable trader, because at most I'll probably be at break even. You feel me? So that's really how I trade US 30. And one more key tidbit is trade US 30 when it has the most volatility and it has the most money and liquidity, and that is New York session. I'm not saying you can't trade US 30 off session, but I'm just saying you're going to be way more profitable trading this during the sessions. You feel me? So that's how I made 10K on the charts. I hope something in this video was beneficial. It's the end of the year. Let's eat, family. Let's prosper. We're going to walk into 2022 on fire. I'm going to catch you guys on the next one. Peace.